Today I'm going to work on expanding my garbage pile. I've already started. I'm going to get all the bags from inside and bring them out here. So that's what I'm going to do for them. Okay, so that's all the garbage that's there so far. I'm going to be going in and taking down that support I have in the TV room. So that's what's happening next, is the removing of the support in here. So I'm going to do that now. All right, I took it down. The wall, the little half wall that was supporting over here is now down. I think I'll now move on to fixing one of the sill plates over in the far corner so I can start running the ledger boards to put the last of the floor joists up. I've got just the floor joists over in the porch to do, and then there's 2 more floor joists that I still haven't done that are just right here and right there. And then once I get all the floor joists done in here, I will do those ones. And then that will be the whole floor system done. Which will be. I've jumped over to this portion of sill. I've just cut it out. It was very rotten, as you can see. There's a washer and dryer above this, so I'd say there's a few leaks that caused that to rot so much. So now I'm going to cut some new pressure treated and put it as a sill plate. And when I get put this back on, you'll see the new sill plate in place. So I'm going to do that. I repaired the sill plate. So now I can run the ledger beam all the way across, or the ledger joist, and then I'm going to come over here next, cut all this off, and then fill in with the last 3 bays with some insulation. Then after that I can put some of this pressure treated ply along it and make it all clean. And then I can put the ledger board along there as well. So I also had to clean. I had to clean a little bit of this, but it's mostly I had to put a bunch of soil or rocks or something in that area just to kind of fill it in. So I'll be doing that as well. So right now I'm just going to go take a quick lunch break, and then when I come back I'm going to keep working on this. I didn't film anything for a little bit, so I got my 2 ledger boards done. And I also got 3 floor joists in. That's all I had for hardware and lumber. So this needs to be anyway cleaned up and then vapor barriered, but I've kind of run out of time. Boys are going to be here in a bit, but I mostly wanted to make it so that we could stand here so I can start prepping this wall for a slider. So I had to rip off all that and prep it for putting a slider in. Anyway, that's it for today. Okay, so you can see the slider's gone. So my brother was over and Dad, and we just went at it and we got it out. So we were able to get it out and down. It was pretty sketchy. Didn't film any of it. Unfortunately, John isn't on the video because I didn't film any of it, but you can see we had to go all the way down there with it. We did get it done. And so right now what I'm going to do is I'm going to clean up this sill and get it all framed up to put in a new window, the window right here. So Dad and I are going to work away at that right now. So the window's installed, but we're commenting on how light it was this whole time, and why it was so light is the bottom sash is missing. So it's supposed to rain tonight, so we just put Tyvek there. I called the lumber store and they're going to look for it. It's probably there somewhere, but Dad and I got it done.
Got it done.
And John was here too. As I said earlier, he helped us get the slider out. So everything's much safer up here. All done for the day. Today is a dump run day, so I'm putting a bunch in here, and it rained really hard last night. Got to find out that none of the windows were leaking, but obviously the one without a sash window was leaking, and also because not able to push down on the ground as much when filling back and around here, there's a giant puddle. I'll have to move some dirt over to here. Also, I'm going to have to clean off this full edge and then put a thing of Tyvek, as well as flashing along the edge to get the water to not be hitting there and running in. So I'll do that in a few days. But when it rains, you get a good sense of things you need to fix up or change. So that's what we're seeing today. And otherwise, I'm gonna keep filling the van and do some dump run. I'm up here this morning. I did my first dump run and I went and got the sash from the lumber store. We did put stuff over the window, but 3rd floor, too windy. Popped it right out, so it's all wet all around here. I do have a towel downstairs, so I'm going to go grab that, and I'm going to get all the water that's right here. Luckily, this is why I never do the caulking on the bottom end of the window. and why I make sure this tape goes all the way out and the sill is slightly angled out. So that'll help all this water just stream out of there once I get the worst of it out. So I'm gonna do that now, and then I'm gonna just keep going on the dump runs. I'm on my last dump run of the day, so everything's in here. I was able to get everything except for the giant pane of glass there. It's very, very heavy, and it doesn't fit. Might be able to get it to fit if I had one other person just to help me kind of wedge it in. But on a day by myself, that's all I could do. So after this dump run, the boys are probably going to be here. So this will be the last bit of the video for today. All right, Craig and I were out here today. We were able to put the poly down and get all the joists in. And so that means this coming week, I can get that back wall set up for Josh. So he has everything he needs to plumb off of. Craig was here giving me a hand. Thank you, Craig.